Welcome back to All the Crackers in the Box. Hi, it's me, your friend Corey, doing a late night check-in. I got something exciting to show you. Exciting to me anyways. Hopefully you'll like it too. Glad you're here. Let's hang out. Ooh, yesterday was exciting. We went out of town for a little day trip. Me, the kids, my mother, and I. Let's speak proper English here. All went for a day trip. Grandma needed to go to the doctor, so we wandered around town and went to the museum, which my girls loved. They got a prize for a scavenger hunt. It was just an exciting day. They got to try KFC for the first time, so they're now in love. My son purchased this bag of yarn for me, so I'm ready to show you now. This isn't like high-end bougie yarn, and if that's what you're looking for, sorry, I'm not going to be able to help you out with that. However, I'm trying out some bargain yarns. The price on them were impossible to resist. Look at these oranges. Right? So bright. They're way brighter than anything I have in here, so they're more of a neon palette that I went with. This is neon orange, in fact. This is POC, I think is what it says. POC. And it's yarn collection. Nowhere on here does it tell me how much yarn there is in here. It does say that it is weight. How much did it weigh? It says it's acrylic. And it is 45 grams or 3/5 ounce or 13.5 ounces. I'm not sure. That seems a little crazy. Anyway. So we got two of these at $1.49 a piece. This is why we went with this. Neon green in the same brand. Now this is way brighter than the neon green that I've gotten from Michaels. Let's move that a little so you can see it. This neon green here, they're not on the same level, right? I love these neons, don't get me wrong. That's a bit of a darker, more of a limey one, where this is definitely neon. And added to the neon green was 4 of the bright yellow. I love the yellow. The yellow is one of my favorites. Couple pinks. Neon pink to go in with my neon frenzy over here. And these ones are the ones I can get at my local dollar store. They go for $2.25 at my dollar store. At this store in particular, they were only $2. So I saved 50 cents there. I thought it'd match this amazing purple, but I'm a little bit off. So that was a good find. At the same time, oh my, I thought it would match. Nope. Very strange. I could have swore I had this purple. Or I would have grabbed a couple more because that is an amazing color. And they had the blue, the royal blue. But I've got quite a bit of that right now. And this. 2, 4, 6 of the perfect blue for my daughter's costume. And this is called neon blue. And this is the closest to the electric blue that I have been dying to get. besides this one. This one's really close. But they're still not quite the same. This was the blue I was going to do it in. See the difference? This is, I held it up against a toy she ended up getting, and they matched perfectly. I am so pleased. So, I will be having to frog this guy, shove it all back in the middle because this one's too big for me to want to rewind, and we're going to have to wind up these blue goddesses. Gorgeous color. Love it. So, will you care to join me while we wind up some of my yarn? So, it wasn't expensive stuff. So far, I'm not disappointed. Like, it is a DK weight. It's very, very thin. But it is soft. Feels really nice to the hand. It's not scratching. It's not giving off any bad vibes to me. And I'm really excited to get this. So I'm going to get my yarn winder. We're going to wind up some stuff and chat. I'm glad you're here tonight. Alright, we're ready to go. That doesn't take me very long to get that set up. So, we're going to start with the blue, because the blue is going to be the first ones that I actually make something with, and that'll be how I test out how I like this yarn. One way to let me know for sure is, does it wind up very nicely? Is it going to be tangly? Is it going to slide? I don't know. Because things like the shinier ones, they tend to slip because they have a bit of a slippery shininess to them. Okay. And I just fell into my diaper bag that I still kind of use as a purse. It has Unicorn Kitty Princess on it, so it's quite large. So I carry quite a bit in it. Not everything, but quite a bit. Okay, so far that's feeling pretty good. Hard to get a really good feel with my glove on, but my hand is extra throbby at the moment. I did a lot of house cleaning today to make up for being out of the house from 9 in the morning till like 5 at night. It was a long day. Alright. So far it is rolling up pretty nicely. I want to get these ones wound up into a cake because I can put a cake anywhere, whereas like the skein can get tangled, and this gives me a better idea of how much is actually there, because I feel like it's pretty close to the amount that I get from the dollar store ones. And this wasn't a dollar store, this is a similar type store, but a little more of a liquidation type deal. They did have Bernat Super Value, which I love. That would be that one here. And it was about $7 per. So I thought maybe this might be a little bit easier for me to get a little more color. And then I'll start getting some of the bigger ones as I'm trying to rebuild some of my stash, because I've gone through quite a bit lately. Okay, so let's grab an average one here. Okay, why are you deciding to come undone? That is not cool. Stay together. This one is one of my newest ones I've gotten. Brand new. This is 1.7 ounces, 50 grams. So this is about 5 grams more. And this one was 50 cents. The smaller one was 50 cents cheaper. So I'd say probably just about 100 meters is probably what I'm looking at. Maybe 102. Maybe about there. Oh no, you went out the wrong side. Well, I guess that's fine. I'll probably end up using you first anyway. Because what I'm hoping is that maybe I can get away with 4 for her hat, for her toque. And then I'll have 2 to match what I have, except the yellow. The yellow I went with 4 because they were almost out. The other colors that I still had quite a bit of, but the yellow seemed to be moving the fastest. They do have regular neutrals, regular purples and whatnot that I really wanted to get my hands on, and some nice yellows. So in the future, my next trip, my mom's figuring she'll probably buy me a bunch too. I got some very supportive people in my household to help me with my crochet while I'm not working and taking care of the kids in the house. It's okay. I do extra things for them, like, oh, you need dusting done? I'll do that for you. I'll steam clean your room. But I do go quite extra with my cleaning for everybody else in the house. Here we go. As a hopefully way to repay, as well as eventually paying them back. It might not be right away, but sometimes I just make them fun stuff. Like I've given my son quite a few, and he loves it. He loves it when I give him quite a few, but I think he needs a break from it. I made him a lot for his birthday. Maybe a couple small ones. Knowing him, I've got 2 in mind for him that I think are going to be really exciting. 2 cartoons that he really enjoys. He's been looking at the stuffies, but he also saw that they can be crocheted. So he hasn't bought those other stuffies, because I think he's hoping I'll make them for him. And I am probably going to be doing that. 3 of them. And my husband, of course, would love to have more to be added to his Ninja Turtle domain of crochet. He really likes showing people all his different characters. There's 3 main ones that he'd probably like. I mean, I could make the humans, but He never really wanted an April O'Neil doll. I don't think he'd want one now, but I might make him one anyways, because we don't have April in any of the other figurines. We have about 2 different years worth. We have the 87 original, like lots of those ones. Because of course, if we see them at like garage sales and flea markets and all that, we will grab up what we can. Most of the ones we have are the second version from the early 2000s. Because we didn't have kids, and I had fun money, so I liked to buy him toys quite a bit. So we have quite a few of the vehicles, the characters. And I made him happy. We were young adults paying our bills, and we bought toys. So it was okay. I've got quite a few little stuffies from that time period that are mine. Like a nice little soft Tigger and stuff like that he bought on a really bad day at work. I had just had it, and yeah, he bought me a Tigger. Came home with a special edition of Beauty and the Beast on DVD, because we were just starting a DVD collection. And it was just... else did he grab me? He grabbed me a snack that I absolutely love, and he never likes to get it for me. I want to say it's 7-Eleven Nacho. I really have a weird thing about their cheese. I absolutely love it. Okay, maybe it sounds so weird. I just really love it. So I think I have a new favorite place to go get yarn. If this yarn works for me and I like it, because I've seen some other creators using it, saying that it is actually not a bad yarn. So I was quite intrigued when I saw it. I was like, oh, I've seen a few people talking about this one, and I've never seen it in a store. Not where I shop anyway, so. It does have a slight lintiness to it while I'm winding it up. So it may be a bit of a shedder. Well, I'll find out soon enough, right? I'm gonna make this and make this toque, this wig, this beanie. I've done some studying on the sizes I need and what size. I think I've got the right pattern. I've changed up what pattern I'm using because one I was using is not. I don't think it's going to be the right size, and I think it might end up being a little too big, which is not what I want to do, right? Oh, oops. I have to roll this up for this neon blue. Now the color I have been wanting to add to my neon collection here. Because like I said before, I do have a long-term plan for these neons. Now these ones, unfortunately, are way thinner than these loops and threads. They're like not the same weight and they're not going to be mixed together. And you know what? It is what it is. I'm just going to have to make 2 different neon projects, I guess. Thanks for joining me here, all the crackers in the box. And I'll see you again very soon to get started on more projects and more fun. Have a great day. Bye.